Alright everyone, and welcome. Today we're diving into the sonic depths of this 15-inch portable Bluetooth speaker. First impressions? It's definitely a statement piece. The size alone suggests it's ready to party. But does its performance match its imposing stature? Let's find out. Now, the key feature here is obviously the sound reactive lights. They pulse and dance along with the music, creating a pretty cool visual experience. We'll test that out in a bit with different genres to see how it reacts. The speaker is described as portable, and while it's not something you'd slip into a backpack, it does have a handle, making it relatively easy to move around the house or take outdoors. Let's talk sound quality. For a speaker of this size and price point, I'm expecting some decent bass. We'll crank up some bass-heavy tracks and see how it handles the low end. Mid-range clarity is also crucial, especially for vocals, so we'll test that with some acoustic music. And finally, we'll push the volume to see how it performs at higher levels, checking for any distortion. The setup is pretty straightforward. Just power it on, pair it with your phone via Bluetooth, and you're good to go. No complicated controls or apps to wrestle with, which is a plus. The design is fairly simple, with the controls located on the top or side. Easy to access. It's a floor-standing unit, so it's meant to sit on the ground, providing a wide sound dispersion. Now for the fun part, the sound test. Let's start with some electronic music to really get those lights going. Plays music. Okay, the bass is definitely noticeable. It's got a good thump to it, and the lights are reacting nicely, creating a vibrant atmosphere. The overall sound is pretty full, although I'm noticing a slight muddiness in the mid-range. Let's switch to something acoustic. Plays music. Yeah, the vocals are a bit recessed, not as crisp as I'd like. The lights are still doing their thing, though, which is visually appealing. Finally, let's crank up the volume. Plays music. Okay, it gets loud, no doubt about that. There's some distortion creeping in at the highest levels, but it's not terrible. This speaker is definitely geared towards parties and larger gatherings. So the verdict? This 15-inch Bluetooth speaker is a mixed bag. It's got a fun, party-ready vibe with the sound reactive lights, and the bass is pretty impressive. However, the mid-range could be clearer, and there's some distortion at high volumes. If you're looking for a speaker to liven up your parties, and you're not an audiophile, this might be a good option. But if sound quality is your top priority, you might want to consider something else. As always, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What kind of speaker are you using? And what features are most important to you? I'd love to hear from you.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.